Hey everybody, how we doing today? Today I am unboxing basically the exact robot I asked for. Everything that I asked for in a robot. 1, the self-emptying bin. 2, laser navigation. And then 3, the dual spin brushes. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a good robot combo. This is supposed to be similar to the Roborock S5, which I currently have, and it is my favorite robot. So if this can be on par with the S5 and then throw in this self-emptying bin, this might be my brand new favorite robot. Cross your fingers, I'm hoping that it is. All right, let's dive into it. All right, let's start with the actual robot. Kind of a boring box, but who cares about the box really? It has the different specs there. Made in China, of course, which is fine. Nobody really cares about the box, let's just dig on in. Kind of a weird thing I want to point out. So their security tape, push, does nothing. It's just weird how it says push there. Just thought I'd point that out, no big deal though. Once again, let's cut that open. Should say cut. All right, I'm gonna give you my honest first opinions. What I think about it, the weight of it, just everything, the design. And I have quite a few robots, so I'm gonna be comparing this to my other ones, because I know what I like and I know what's good and what's not. All right, got a useless piece of cardboard. Just has the picture of it on there, just for protection, so that's good, it's at least in there. Got the manuals, which I might need because I've never used this robot before. Got some foam protection for shipping. And then we got the mopping attachment. I'm gonna say right off the bat, I did not buy this thing whatsoever for the mopping. I already know what type of mopping system this uses. It's a gravity fed system. So basically you just fill this little reservoir up with water and it slowly drips water onto this pad through these little holes. And then it just barely keeps it wet enough to mop your floors. This is basically the identical design to the Roborock S5. And I'll be completely honest, it's absolutely useless. To me, it's a complete gimmick. But that's fine, because like I said, I did not buy this for the mopping feature at all. So this comes with a bunch of disposable pads. How many we got here? 10. So these are the ones you just put on and throw away when you're done. And it also comes with 1 washable unit, which is good, if you care about that for this particular robot. I'm gonna say it again, I think these gravity-fed ones are useless. I will never use it myself. However, some of the models now have, like the Roborock S5 Max, has a little pump that actually forces water into this pad, and then it'll stay a lot wetter and do a better job. But to me, useless, not gonna use. I mean, I'll test it for you guys, but I already know the results and I'm not gonna use it overall. All right, next we got the power plug. You know, simple. Pair of batteries, AAA. All right, these I believe are gonna be for the mopping attachment. They're just little droplets for the water to go through. Over time, we're gonna have to replace these. Comes with 3 of these. Probably won't ever use, which is, comes with an extra filter, which is good, as long as there's one already in there, which we'll see, which I'm sure it is. So that's good, I like that they give you an extra filter. This is my first robot ever that actually comes with a remote. I've never bought one that actually uses a remote. To me, I think a remote kind of means it's a cheaper robot. However, this one's supposed to have all the bells and whistles as the Roborock S5. It's got the app integration. It's supposed to be able to map your house every time, just like the Roborock, and then no-go lines and all that good stuff. This is supposed to have built in. All right, so the reason why you see this is the charging dock, because you have to buy these separately. So the robot itself is $460 right now on Amazon. I'll throw a link down in the description, and if you click it, you can save $60. Really, I'll be honest, anybody can save $60, but if you use my link, I'd appreciate it. I can make a few dollars off of a sale. But anyways, this is the charger that every single vacuum has. So you actually get two chargers when you buy the dock. The dock itself is a built-in charger, and that costs $99. I'm sorry, the self-emptying dock is what I'm talking about. All right, now for the main thing is the robot. I'm gonna tell you the truth, how it feels weight-wise. You can tell if the robot's gonna be cheap by how heavy it is and whatnot. And then the quality of all the materials. Pull this out. All right. Put that in there. So it comes with the protection film, like pretty much all of them. Peel that off right away. Nice clean design. It's not bad looking. Two simple buttons, power, and then send it home. Okay, so this one has two pieces of foam that protect it for shipping. For the bumper guard, just pull those out. And of course, it's got the bumper like every other decent robot out there. So, the biggest thing for me on this one is the laser. Flip this over. So right off the bat, to me, now this is just me being honest, it's probably going to work perfectly fine, but these are some cheap looking side brushes. I've never seen ones that were pre-attached and like already like bent and frayed, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Then we have the roller bar. Roller bar, about on par with the size of the Roborock. Has a good feel to it. Ton of bristles, so it's really not gonna, I don't think much dirt is gonna get through without getting picked up. So that actually feels nice and solid. Let's pop that back on. Let's check out the, oh, okay, so that's good. At least it comes with two extra side brushes. And they're marked right and left, so that's good. It comes with a couple extra ones. Let's check out the dustbin. Here's the filter. Super easy to replace. Just literally pop that open and drop in place. So that's good. It comes with an additional one. Also comes with a little brush to clean it off. And then this little section here is for hair that gets caught on the rollers. You just slide it across the rollers and it'll cut the hair, and then it'll be very easy to remove. So the fact that they're giving you this probably does not do very good with tanglement of hair. Pop that back in there. So that's about, I'd say this dustbin's probably a little bit bigger than most self-emptying bins. I know it's definitely bigger than the Shark IQ. I say it's probably even bigger than the i7. So that's good. It's got lots of room for stuff. Slide this back in. Thought it was going to be a cheap knockoff of the Roborock, but I'd say it feels just about as heavy. It looks like it has everything that the Roborock has. It has the additional side brush, which I think is a brilliant idea. Why every manufacturer doesn't do that, I don't know. All right, time to move on to the self-emptying bin. Hopefully this is on as good as the other ones. All the different models that I've tested all have worked good. The Shark IQ, the i7, and the S9 Plus. None of those have ever had issues with the self-emptying bin. So I would assume this thing's gonna work good. However, it is only $99. All right. Start off with the owner's manual. Check that out later if need be. Just some protection for shipping. Pull this guy out. And that is it. Nothing else in the box. All right. Let's see how this thing looks. All right. Here's the power plug, and I believe some accessories, which would be the vacuum bags, and of course the power cord. All right, let's see how many bags they give you. 2 here. There's usually 1 inside. Let's see. Okay, good, 3 of them. Oh, it's really in there. All right, well, it comes with 3 bags that are quite large. I'd say that is bigger than any of the other bags, well, which would be the only other one, the Roomba i7 and S9. This is definitely a larger bag, so that's cool. So it's gonna be able to hold a lot more volume. So I like that. And then the plug on this guy is built in, whereas most other ones are separate, you plug in yourself, so not a big deal at all. If it works, it works. And then here's the little self-emptying port. I'd say it's about on par with the size of all the other ones. So I'm really hopeful that this system is really good. So I've been asking for this robot for a while. It's got pretty much everything on my checklist. And I'm gonna let the robot charge for a little while, and we're gonna do a bunch of tests on these, so stay tuned for that. Do me a favor, please like and subscribe, and be the first to see the new videos. And have yourself an awesome day. See ya.